Good afternoon, it's Nikki for Guilt-Free Style. I'm wearing a beautiful white leather motorcycle jacket from Mackage that my husband got me 10 years ago. It's still super fly, as you can see, but I never wear it because it's white. So, this month's Lucky magazine featured this Terrago color dye. So I ordered some. It was under $10 for two, and they claim that it's really easy to color entire jackets and shoes and anything leather. So I'm going to try it out for both you and for me to see if it'll work. So the directions say that you can use a green scouring pad to prep whatever you're coloring to make sure it's nice and clean so that the dye will adhere properly once you start coloring. So I'm going to start with that. All the buttons, and I'm going to start with the preparer, which is going to be applied with the green scouring pad. I already did a little circle there and it looks like it's working. They did not specify whether or not the pad should be wet or dry, so I tried it dry, and actually I'm getting a good response with it being dry, so I'm not going to wet it just in case that'll make a difference, but we'll find out soon. So I've started with some of the details. In the kit comes this brush as well, and what they've instructed me to do is take the brush, dip it into the dye, and go around all the details like buttons, zippers, clasps, anything like that. So I started on this one, and I'm going to go on to the next one, and I'm just basically, I'm not trying to be fancy, I'm just going to go right around, and you go in with the sponge. You might end up seeing bits of white peeking through where the sponge can't reach. So, it makes sense. Just takes a little bit longer. I'm not that patient. We'll see. We'll see if I make it to the end of this process. I've come a long way with my leather jacket dye job. I'm almost complete, and I just wanted to show you kind of a before and after on the last little piece here. I'm working on filling in all the white spots that are left, and as you can see, this little piece here is like a shoulder buckle. It looks like a messy job. It is a messy job. I'm not wearing gloves right now, but I've been wearing gloves for the whole process. So for these smaller pieces, I actually just grabbed one of my paintbrushes to get into all the little crevices, and the paintbrush seems to work a little bit better as far as coverage goes. The sponge, I found the sponge tended to pull off some of the dye that I had just applied, and so I ended up doing like 17 coats instead of the 3 coats that they recommended. So go for a nice soft bristle paintbrush, even just for the smaller areas. And that is it. The next time you see this jacket, it will be complete. So take a look at my completed leather dye makeover. I took my motorcycle jacket from white to black. I'm really, really happy. I have just a few tips that you can take away from this project. The first one being to really clean whatever you're dyeing really well, because it's going to take some time away from the project if you don't do that. I ended up having to do many layers because I didn't take the time to clean the jacket thoroughly before starting. The other tip I would have would be to just give yourself enough time. Don't plan on wearing it the afternoon of the dye job because it probably won't happen. And one last thing is, it's not really a matte finish, it's more of a shiny finish, which is fine because I don't mind a little bit of flash, but if you're looking for a matte finish, this is not the way to go. You could get it professionally done. However, I am really happy with my little makeover job.